concept?
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to LiveSPYTrading. 1 minute from opening bell. We're seeing a significant sell-off once it hit 612 and change in the pre-market. So let's see what happens when the market opens. Let's see if we can make some money today. Yeah, this is a significant sell-off for the significant sell-off early morning. But we're about to reach another key level. Another key level right here. Alright, blew through that. Okay, opening bell. I don't like to chase, so I'll let these early candles play out, even though we're in a significant sell-off from right there. If you went in right now, maybe you can scalp a few dollars, but I just let it play out and stick to my plan.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
I mean, it probably does have some room to go, some further downside, but we don't know. Let's let it play out. We gotta look for imbalances. Oh yeah, significant sell-off right here. Still got some room too. Alright, let's see how significant this pullback is. Ignore the early algorithms, they haven't developed yet. So technically we're in the downtrend. So we want to look for short positions. We got to let the imbalances play out. These are early candles. We're not going to jump in on anything just yet. We'll let these play out.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept? not get the concept?
Ignore the early algorithms. We still have to find the imbalances. We'll find them. Give it a second. Let the market figure out what it wants to do. If it wants to head down, let's see. Let's let this bull cycle play out first before we start. We need to let these early candles play out. Technically, we're in a downtrend, right? So we want to look for short entries, but the setup hasn't presented itself yet. Gotta give it time. There's going to be heavy support at this 610.30 line, so give it time, let it play out, no rush. We got all-time highs, not far away. All-time highs not far away, so expect some resistance at the all-time highs. It's possible we may revisit this pre-market level. We're still in the downtrend technically, so it's still got room for the down. We're going to see how well this blue holds up. We're going to see how well this blue algorithm holds up. And then the ideal short would look something like that. These are the two scenarios, so we'll see which one plays out. We don't know yet. This is where the risk is.
Hey, Bo. Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
There it is. All right, so the continuation is going to be similar. So this blue looks like it's holding up pretty solid. So we're going to use this blue. This one is confirmed for right now. Alright, so there's always two scenarios. Let's see the up scenario. And then for your next leg down, let's see. So if you remember, I said we're looking for short entries. So if you took this short here, I'll tell you when you need to get out. Once you break this magenta is when you need to get out. That would be profit target 1, break of this magenta. This right here is going to be a major point of contention right here. We got to see what it does right here. We still have downward pressure, so keep that in mind. We're going to see how well this green holds up. I'm not positive with the green yet, but we're going to see how well it holds up. So if you're a Discord member, you know what these circles mean, right? These points of contention. We have two competing algorithms here. This is your highest risk because you got a actual 50-50 here. You don't know which way it's going to go. If you got in on this short, you should be out after this break of this magenta right here. Well, as long as we're still within this blue, there's no reason to go long. We need to break above this blue in order to go long, to buy a call. We're going to see how well this green holds up. Okay, I think we identified the selling controls, which I will identify shortly. I gotta see if this green holds up, and then I'll identify the selling controls. I'll tell you what you need to look for the short setups, for the put setups. Give it a second. It needs to play out just a little bit. Green seems to be holding up right now. If this thing's going to turn around, your safest call is going to be on the bottom of this green. We might see in some weakness. Well, not weakness meaning for the bear cycle. Some weakness for the bear cycle. So this is going to be a major point up here now. We got to see what happens right here. If you didn't get in on the call on the bottom of green, you gotta wait for the break, the retest, and the rejection, okay? Just like how it's drawn here, something similar to this. You want it to break out of the blue now, because you took the risk here on the bottom of green. Now you gotta wait for it to break out of the blue, retest the blue. If you didn't get in here, it's too late here. So technically we're still in the downtrend. So if you did go long here, you gotta chase this, right? When I'm saying chasing it, I mean move your stop. Move your stop every so often. Give it a little bit of room to breathe, so you can at least collect some money. But you gotta chase it because you're technically in the downtrend. I'd like to see a little bit of a stronger break out of this, off this blue. A little bit of a stronger break, and then the retest. We know this is going to be a point of contention because we could still be doing this right here. Let me show you. That's why this is a point of contention right here. Alright, so if there's going to be any more down, we want to see the break of this green. Looks like it's solid. So green's going to be your down, okay? We want to build liquidity inside purple. Breaking of purple should be your trigger to get ready for the break of green. That'll be your confirmation. So now you know where your safest entries and exits are for the short side. And then for the long, it's going to be building liquidity inside the magenta, the reddish pinkish one, and then breaking blue. So now you know what the setup is for buying calls and what the setup is for buying the short. Alright, so now we want to see how it reacts off of this blue.
Not get the concept?
And that's why we needed to see how it reacted off the blue. So now we're back at the green. Here we go. Don't forget the original one now. So here are your setups. I'll draw it again. I'll draw it one more time. Alright, so your best shorts are going to be off the blue. When it starts rejecting off of blue, those are going to be your best shorts.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
And remember, we're looking for short entries, right? Because we're technically in a downtrend. So this is all part of the plan, folks. Now, if you remember, the ideal long would have been to retest this blue and to reject off of it. Remember? It was to retest this blue and reject off of it. So if that would have happened, your entry for the long would have been here, but it didn't, right? It broke right through. And what did I say? We want to see liquidity built up in purple and break green. So break of green is going to be your down. And if you would have taken that short that I drew out, easy money, easy claps. Easy claps. Look at that trade. Look at that trade. Now remember, I just said the break of green is going to be your indicator for the down. I just said it. So if you got in on the break of green, good for you. Still got some room for down too. I've got to be careful going long here because that could be a thing. So be careful going long. Don't even go long. Just give it a second. Just give it a second. So if you went in on this bolt down that I drew earlier, profit target 1 is about to be hit. Once it closes outside of this magenta, that's profit target 1. So your entry on the rejection of blue for the put would have been your safest. Your next entry would have been the break of green. As I said, break of green was going to be the down. So we'll let it play inside of here. The confirmed longs, or the safer bet longs, would be outside of this blue.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
So obviously the big point of contention is going to be right here. Okay, so if it wants to head down, this is what we want to see right here. We want to see this, and this. That'd be the ideal setup for the down. So your first indicator or indication was breaking of the purple, right? So purple broke. Now if it breaks this green, I'd like to see a little more dancing right here, but you can get what you get. Remember, we should be looking for short entries because we're technically in a downtrend.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
All right, so your up scenario will look like this. That's what we want to see for the up. Which means your least amount of risk for this call, even though, you know, we're in a downtrend, I don't recommend it. Your least amount of risk would be like at time like now. So you have both scenarios drawn out. It's up to you to take whichever trade is going to happen, because we don't know. But we know how to manage the risk, right? So buying calls at the bottom is your safest bet. Buying the shorts or the puts on the top is your safest bet. So on the top of the blue is your safest bet. On the bottom of the green is your safest bet. Okay, there we go. Strong move up. Here goes major point of contention right here. We want to see what happens here. I think we possibly have some upside coming in. This is a major level right here. We got to see what happens right here.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
Major level coming up right here. We got to see what happens. Technically we're in a downtrend, but I do see upward momentum coming in. Technically in a downtrend with upward momentum. In order to go long, if you haven't done it by now, off the bottom of the green, you want to see it break out of the blue, retest the blue, and reject off the blue. Okay, now we gotta see what happens at this green. Perfect. 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 As I said, buy the put, because we're looking for short entries off of this blue. This is where you buy your put, off of this blue. Perfect. Look at that. Look at the move. Look at the move. You'd have bought this short? Yeah, that's good money right there. Perfect money.
Hey, Bo. Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
Now we can't even think about going long until another green forms. Until we're back at least above this green. You took the short off the bottom of this blue. I'll tell you when to get out. Whenever it breaks out of this magenta. So profit target 1 is when it closes outside of magenta. Otherwise, you're looking for a mini continuation like that, right? That's why you wait for the close. Look at that. Look. Look. Real time. It's in real time. I told you where the major level point of contention was, so you're still in this trade. You're still in the trade. Look at the money. Look at the money. Look at the money being printed. I told you we're looking for short opportunities. You can't go long until you break outside of this blue and then retest the blue, right? Profit target 1, you should be stopped out right there.
Hey, Bo.
So if you took this trade off the blue, good for you.
Do you not get the
Profit target 1 was breaking outside magenta. Profit target 2 would be breaking outside of this blue. So if you're holding runners, once it breaks blue, then you're out completely of the trade. Again, we should be looking for short entries. Why? Because we're in a downtrend. I believe I see a divergence coming in. See how this divergence plays out. Again, we're testing this blue again. We got to see what we do at blue.
Hey, Bo. Will, what that is?
So your safest long is going to be on the bottom of green. So we're in the downward trend with upward pressure again, but still trending down, safely inside that blue. So that blue level is going to be the major point of contention as usual. And we never want to fight the trend. We want to go with the trend. Don't try to call the reversal. There's going to be a structure to look for if it's going to head up. I'll show you. Give it a second. All right, so again, the same setup, right? Puts on blue, puts on blue, puts on blue. Nothing's changed. I told you what to look for. I told you the setup already. You can't go long until we break outside of blue, retest blue. There's no reason to go long until that happens. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at it. I told you exactly where to buy the put. I told you exactly where to buy the put. Off blue. Absolutely perfect.
Well, what that is?
Matter of fact, I drew a flexion point right here telling you where your best put options are. Right here. Look. Right there, I drew it. Now I told you what to look out for. I said if it breaks the purple, that's your sign to look out for the break of green. Right? Told you exactly what to look out for, and it played out every single time. And I told you to go long to buy calls, what we're looking for. We want it to break outside of this blue. It has to break this blue first of all. And if it breaks and runs and you miss it, oh well, right? The structure we're looking for is the breaking of the blue, retesting of the blue, and rejection off the blue. All right, we're real close to the 5-day. 5 days at 607, and usually the 5-day moving average is a magnet for price. Usually.
Well, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
Don't try to call the reversal. Allow the structure to play out. Here's a point of contention right here. We need to see what happens here. If we break this, then you gotta wait for the setup, okay? Because we don't want to be faked out. There's a way to confirm it. I'll show you. Okay, your safest longs are going to be around this area. Alright, looks like we're breaking out, struggling at blue. We gotta see. But we gotta wait for the structure to form. I'll show you what it looks like. So if it wants to taper, tapering takes time. Major point of contention right here. All right, let's see if we close above. Let's see if we close above.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
I see tapering. I see tapering. We got to break above this blue and close above it. That'll be your first hint that we're changing direction now. Candle still has 20 seconds on it. Okay, looks like we closed above it. Now this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. That'd be the ideal setup to go long. If it grabs a little bit more up, retraces, and then rejects off. That would be the ideal setup. You see tapering. Okay, so it closed outside of blue. Now a little bit of retracement. All right, let it play out.
Well, what that is?
Little retracement isn't bad.
Do you
I was
not?
just going to give it more strength. Well, if you took the break of blue, your first profit target is going to be when it breaks purple. If you took the break of blue, your first profit target is going to be when it breaks purple. All right, now let's let this play out. Ideally from here, continuation would look like this. I want to see it break above green, like that. Still didn't break the purple yet, so give purple a chance. Give purple a chance, let it play out. It'd be preferable to stay inside this green. This is your profit target 2. Preferable to stay inside above this green if you took the long here. Remember, tapering takes time. So if you got stopped out here on the break of green, no big deal. You're in profit.
The concept?
If it continues up, just a better entry. Okay, back inside of green. Perfect. Perfect. we got some room for this up now. Oh, beautiful move. Beautiful move. Look at this move. Beautiful. Remember, we drew what it should look like, right? We drew it. We did that. Now, if you remember, I told you at the beginning, if this thing wants to head up, it's going to build liquidity inside the magenta and then break above blue, right? Build liquidity in magenta, break the blue. And look at the trade. Look at the trade. Perfect. Everyone was well aware that this was going to happen. Perfect. Remember, tapering takes time, so as long as we're still in this green, we're good.
Do you not get the concept?
If you took the trade on the break of blue, you're still protected. When profit target 1 was hit, your runner should be still going. Your safest long entry is going to be around here. Okay? Because we're going to see the structure build up. No, this one would have been your safest, obviously. Around here would have been your safest. Because you're at the bottom. But for the continuation confirmation pattern, it needs to look like this. And we're going to see how much strength this bear cycle has. They firmly in this magenta now. Firmly in the magenta. The continuation pattern looks like this right here. Probably closer to the blue. Give me a second. Let it play out. Let it play out. You'll know what to look for. You know exactly what to look for. Alright, this blue is going to be a point of contention. We already know that. Let's see what happens at this blue.
Do you not get the concept?
Big point of contention here. Got strength for the up. Look at it run. Look at it run. I told you what to look for the long, right? It builds liquidity in magenta. It breaks magenta. That's your signal. And then break a blue is your confirmation. Same thing, hasn't changed. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this thing run. So remember, break a magenta was your warning, break a blue was your confirmation. If you're in the trade from off the bottom of green or from the break of blue, then your profit target 1 would be break up this purple. Profit target 2 or stopped out is going to be break of this green. This one right here, I'll highlight it.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
Perfect. Little bit of retracement here. So as long as we're still in this green, here we go. Okay, I got a few more minutes with you guys and then I gotta get out of here. Beautiful trade. Look at it. Look at it run. How long ago do we put this cup and handle here? How long ago? You are given the warning. Break of magenta is your warning. Break of blue is your signal. And on the downside, it's going to be break of purple is your warning. Break of green is your signal. Look at this thing play out perfect. How long ago did I put this flexion point here? How long ago did I put this flexion point? This one right here. How long ago? Long time ago. Easy claps. Easy claps. Look at it run.
Will, what that is? Do you not get the concept?
That'd be the ideal setup for the continuation pattern. Still has room up though, still has room up. You got in at break of blue? Congratulations. You made a lot of money today. You're welcome. Congratulations, you made a lot of money today. If you just pay attention and did exactly what I said to do, you made a lot of money. I said a long time ago that the break of this blue right here is going to be to tell you what's going to happen. A long time ago, right here. That don't even think about going long until we break this blue. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. Your profit target if you took this break of blue, the long term would be back up to this 611.04. That'll be at the opening bell price. Okay, I have a few more minutes here.
Not get the concept?
Clean up the chart just a little bit. Look how beautiful this is playing out. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gonna go down, this is what's gonna look like. If it's gonna go down, this is what it's gonna look like. Now you know you're both paths. Damn near back to opening bell, so we don't know from this point. That pink circle is going to be major point of contention. All right, there goes your path. You've been paying attention. I said that the break of this blue was going to be a major turning point, and look what happened. Perfect. If you weren't convinced here, then here was your other option. The break of this blue was a major turning point.
Will, what that is? Do you not
Got a bear cycle coming in. Let's see how strong it is. Okay, here comes that bear cycle coming in. I told you that this purple, this pink was going to be a major point. It's going to tell you what's going to happen. If you didn't get in here, your next confirmation would be the break and retest of green. So you're going to see it break below green, retest green, and then reject off of green. So your best long calls are going to be along the bottom of the screen. Now we're in the uptrend. Firmly in the uptrend. Another push up would be nice. Looks like it has a little more room for a push up. Little more room for a push up. We'll see. Little more room for a push up. If we get back to this pink, this is the risky zone right here. This pink. It's a 50-50 shot from here.
Do you not get the concept?
You have your paths. You know exactly which one. You know exactly which ones it can go. This path or this path right here.